Good evening, everyone. I'm Faith Suggs, and I'm a senior on the women's basketball team here at Duke. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and the past 4 years have been the most life-changing experience full of pain, happiness, and challenges. I'm the eldest of 2 children and was raised in a happy home where I was blessed with 2 loving parents that pushed me to try anything I wanted, and in the end, I chose basketball. My mother was the one person who taught me as a woman I have the gift to do anything I want, no matter what people tell me I cannot do. Our relationship was something that made me the woman I am today, and the number one reason for the decisions I have made in my life. My name, Faith, is special to me. There's a story behind it. In 1996, my parents learned they were expecting a girl. However, months into the pregnancy, their great news was put on hold when she learned that she was diagnosed with melanoma cancer. My parents relied on their strength and faith in God to get them through their struggle. Hence where I got my name, Faith. Through many life-threatening surgeries, they removed the cancer from her body, and I was delivered successfully in February of 1997. The game of basketball has allowed me to travel the world and meet amazing people. Basketball has become my place of peace. When things don't go right, I turn to the game to ease any frustration. I have spent hours working at this game, and there has been many gratifying moments to remind me why I love this sport. Growing up, all I was concerned about was basketball and school. I was blessed to come from a happy home that allowed me to have no worries and no responsibilities. However, at the age of 14, that all changed for me. In August of 2011, my mom had been complaining about pains in her back, and when they went to go have them checked out, they learned that the cancer had returned. For 2 months, I watched cancer take her life slowly and ruthlessly. In only 2 months, it took only 2 months for her body to weaken to a point where she could not stand. The cancer spread through her body quickly. On October 8th, we sat around her hospital bed in the ICU and discussed how our lives would soon drastically change. On October 9th, I was driven to the hospital and walked into a dark hospital room where I found that she had passed away that morning. That moment in my life is where I started to grow. The responsibilities I took on and the changes in my life I had to make were drastic. Throughout all of this, basketball never left me. The game became my safe haven, and where I formed friends and family who saw me as more than a person who had lost their mom and as someone for talent and hard work. My experience taught me there are things in life that you cannot control, but when you find that one thing you can, you hold on to it forever. So when I was looking at what schools I wanted to play college basketball at, I wanted to make sure the school emulated everything I cherished and believed in. Family was the first thing. Resilience was another. The school's culture must display the ability to continue to move forward regardless of circumstance. And a challenge. A place that challenges me day in and day out to become a great person, athlete, and academic scholar. I was at the point where I didn't think I would find a place that embolized everything that I had and was looking for. Coach P from Duke called me that moment. She was the inspiring, strong, and passionate woman that overwhelmed everything I had experienced in the recruiting process. We connected immediately over her own experience with melanoma cancer and how much she could try to understand what I had been through. There was no doubt in my mind Duke would challenge me, teach me to be resilient, and give me a family that I would cherish forever. My first year on campus was the most challenging of them all. School was hard and basketball was even harder. However, I was able to meet amazing people and continue to grow. My second and third years, I started to understand school more and take a wide variety of classes. Duke gave me the ability to experiment with different areas of learning I could apply to the world around me. Playing basketball at Duke provided me with academic adventures while also taking me around the world. We traveled to Italy to play games and learn about Italian culture and eat plenty of gelato. Along with foreign trips, we worked within Durham and spent a lot of time at the Ronald McDonald House, caroling during Christmas with the kids, or running around with the great kids at Camp Kaleidoscope. Duke has gifted me with so much, and most of all, it has left me with memories I would cherish forever. Throughout these 4 years, I have learned more about myself than I ever expected to learn. So here I am, standing in front of all of you, feeling I've beat the odds and turned out all right. For years, I searched and tried to figure out who I was. What was my purpose after losing someone who gives you so much? Duke helped me find myself and helped me grow into an amazing woman. Playing in Cameron Indoor Stadium has been the most rewarding and humbling experience I'll ever have. Being surrounded by the Duke community that cares and will do anything to help me has been overwhelming. I'm glad to say that I gained a family when I chose Duke, and this family has helped raise me into everything I know my mom would have wanted to see me become. So thank you for helping me fill a hole in my life and help me create the person I am today, because I'm so proud to be a part of this Duke family. Thank you.